Oh, there we go. I was like, why is my mic not working? But it was a different. Yeah. Nope. You could if you're able to tell the only thing you could definitely tell is that you are in your physical body. This is not a dream, and that you are definitely not in a if you're able to tell, you are definitely not in the you are definitely in a different plane right now. So mute your mic and fucking yeah, because you're double micing a bit. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is that this map is still like old, so it is gonna look a little weird visually in some parts. But other than that, I'm gonna make my way down there. Give it about like I'd say 8 to 10 seconds, and then you're good to go. Cards up. If I'm touching this thing and it's not like responding to my commands, then I thought this is gonna start like. Dude, what is happening? Why are you not listening to my commands? Okay, so we're starting this in 3, 2, 1. Huh.
This is peculiar. Um. Swear I was sleeping back in the tent and we're not with the Lost Stars anymore. Right. What in the hell is that? Well, usually wherever the bright lines go is wherever I need to go. And is that someone? What the hell? Not even feeling the cold. What the hell? Huh. Hail!
Good to see you.
So I guess I should start with the obvious. Where am I?
To most, they would refer to this place as Limbo.
Limbo? No. I...
A place between life and death.
I'm not dead, am I?
No, rest assured, Vyse, you are not dead.
Oh, that's great. Wait. You know my name?
You are an associate of one of my guardians, so yes, I do know who you are.
My guardian? I know two. Is it... You must be talking about Tanix.
Precisely.
Okay, good, because I didn't think it was the other one, but I thought. Right.
I see you've answered my call. Or at least agreed to have a chat.
Well, I owe Tannis a great debt, so if you are aligned with him, then I should at least hear you out.
Well, to keep things brief, you have shown quite the bit of valor, and I've decided to at least give an offer to bestow upon you at least a token of my aid as well, to keep things brief. There seems to be a lot that is going to be at least occurring within, I guess, the place that is called Zephyra. In this strange realm that Tanix has found himself in.
I see you're aware of the current situation.
Yes, I see it. Trust me, anything he sees, I see. Since he is one of at least my last few full-on guardians.
Then you know of my situation in looking for silver, then I would assume.
Yes. Rest assured, Tanix has come to me to try and at least aid, but sadly, I have not seen anyone that resembles Mr. Silver passing through these areas, so it at least seems as if, for the most part, he is at least not in some place in between life and death, though I would certainly hope that he is not in the latter, but rather the former.
Well, as far as the situation is right now, we have his body, but the soul is lost somewhere, and I think they describe it as the astral sea.
I see.
Um, Another associate of mine
Sadly,
is looking into it, but that's not important to the
I
current
would assume
discussion.
Mr. Gray.
Mm.
I'm aware of you and Mr. Gray's connection to Mr. Silver. Tax has made sure to inform me, though sadly there is not much I can do. I only act as, in a sense, passage into the next life, at least for my guardians. Anyone who at least has not worked with me, sadly, they do not pass through here.
In my situation, someone else is looking out for me.
I see. Well, I hope them well.
Right.
Regardless, I called you forth because, from what I have seen through the eyes of my guardian, you have proven to be an individual with quite the bit of valor. Albeit, you can be a bit, I guess one would word it as reckless, but not without good reason.
Those two, Ray and Silver, my sworn brothers, I wish to protect the light that they bring to the world. And
Hmm.
it is my reason I'm headstrong about them. They
So,
deserve better from the world.
it's that headstrong nature and that heart of gold that you carry that has garnered my attention, at least.
I
I
think
go by
you're
many names, but more commonly I am referred to as the Watcher.
the Watcher. That's
Yes,
pretty on the nose, isn't it?
more or less, yes.
I mean, no disrespect or anything. I just
None taken.
that title seems to hit close to home.
I garnered that title because my goal and, well, my role in everything is to make sure that I steer every guardian under me to at least have the most honorable and glorious end that they can. Whether it be one that seeks to die in the thrill of battle, or even one who wishes to give their life in the pursuit of another's happiness or protection. It is my job to make sure that they at least are given the best ending that they can.
The best ending.
However, I can only steer them in the right direction. At the end of the day, it is the Guardian's choice to make those decisions. Which is why some have sadly faltered and diverged from their path. And, well, not many, I guess, faithful Guardians are really left.
It's sometimes very easy when you're vulnerable to be tempted by the dark. I should know.
I know all too well as well, Vyse. The darkness will always corrupt someone wanting to show them a life that they want, or that which will give them their happiness, and simply take it and twist it once they've got them in their grasp. And that's what my job is, to make sure that my guardians avoid.
Of course. But seeing as...
There is
Go on.
There is sadly a looming threat coming from Tanix's home, my realm, sadly as well, that seeks to, in a sense, put an end to any form of light. They wish to snuff it out, leave everything in stillness. And that is where I am asking you if you would like to assist.
Well, it's going to involve my friends and my associates. I owe Tanix again a great deal. He was one of the people who first helped me when I was caught in between worlds. So, if he's having a problem, how could I not assist him?
There is one thing I do have to make clear, though. The tools I grant, and in the forms of ghosts or even weapons that I bestow upon others, they cannot be used on just any individuals. A guardian, or even those who at least assist me, are meant to use these tools in order to protect the innocent. The lives of the many have to outweigh the lives of the few in the end. And that is the hard decision that needs to be made, regardless if it is any of your friends, regardless of if it is even Tanix. I can bestow upon you at least something of my own to aid you. However, the moment that you turn on other guardians, or if you turn on the innocent, I will not hesitate to send Tanix after you, or any other guardians. Do I make myself clear?
I understand. Then what happens in the case of the reverse, if I'm attacked by a guardian?
You know, to defend yourself.
And
I do
be
not
able to
punish.
recognize that?
For the most part, yes. There are some guardians that hail from different realms that are harder to discern, but for the most part, I should be able to at least keep you safe or warned about others that may have strayed from their path.
I see. Then I accept.
In any case, with that, I will make sure too that once you return home, your weapon will at least be bestowed upon you. It will be bound to you. It cannot be used by any other individuals. However, understand that the link between this realm and your realm It is, well, the connection is based on your resolve, is the best way to put it. Your weapon will only appear when your resolve is at its highest, when you have no hesitation in your thoughts or in your actions, when you are up at your utmost, well, in confidence.
I understand. Something that comes from a need, not a desire.
Precisely. Once you... To best surmise is... The weapon will appear in your hand when you are of the utmost confidence and resolve of knowing what you intend to do with it, whether it be to harm an innocent individual or to harm an enemy.
I'm hoping it's
As
more the
long as
latter and not the former.
Likewise, I would certainly not have to have you brought back here and, well, bound to this realm until judgment is passed. That would be the least of my desires, at least.
Well, to be frank, Watcher, if you felt any part of that was true, or something that would set me astray, you wouldn't have invited me. Or at least, I wouldn't think you would.
Precisely. You so far have seemed as one who is of high confidence in oneself. You are very much a devoted individual and one who knows exactly what your goal is, and you seem very headstrong in wanting to achieve it.
I just want to make sure those who deserve a chance at life, get it. I took life before, so I know it's not an easy thing, nor when you do take it, it never really washes away. But people who deserve to have that happiness, to have that life, and maybe not dirty their hands, deserve a chance. At least that's what I feel.
It is understandable, to put it bluntly. I do hope that when it comes to this, as I stated before, it does not matter your ties with Silver or Gray, Tanix, or anyone else. If the lives of the many have to come before the lives of the few. If your friends are in that few, I would expect you to try your best to at least save the many over them.
I think Silver would have my head if I just fought for just him. But he's also changed, so I'm not sure where his views lie. But I know he wouldn't accept it if I let a lot of people die just on his behalf.
Fair enough. One last thing. Before I at least let you leave. Should you wish to no longer accept my aid, you may always come back here and return the weapon that I've granted you. In doing so, as long as you have not broken any rules in regards to our deal, then I will make sure to uphold my end, and I will grant you at least one bit of aid. I can, as I am, well, one who governs over, in the sense, the passage between realms of life or death, I am able to do some things. Granted, within reason, given how there are various planes of existence. I can bring someone back who may have perished that you wish to at least give a second chance to. Or possibly even, well, in some cases I can even remove some, in at least some form of affliction, whether it be a curse, or if they happen to have had their form changed, then I could at least attempt to change them back to how they were.
May I
I
make
cannot
a
guarantee everything,
May I make a proposal?
of course.
If there is something I may need of you, since I may not remember all of your sanctioned rules, may we have a moment of counsel before such things are decided?
Of course.
Good. Then that could be an option. But
Aside from that, though, on the opposite end, if you happen to perish in the line of battle, your soul will be brought back here. However, that is where another set of options will come. If you would like, you can relinquish your weapon, and I can even bring you back. However, the only problem would be, there's a chance that, well, you won't be fully you.
can you be
It would-
more specific?
Your appearance may change, or even your memories may be rather hazy. I will not be able to bring you back to your fullest. There is a chance that you may not come back looking as you once did, or if you do, there is a chance that you may come back with plenty of memories missing.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Aside from that, the only other option you would have in death is, if you do not wish to be brought back yourself, you can pass on your weapon to, well, someone who you deem worthy. Or you may simply just leave it here with me. And it will remain as a memento.
I'll consider the options when it comes. However,
Precisely.
maybe a word of warning. If I do expire and my soul ends up here, a blue-haired Shinigami might come asking questions.
Well, rest assured, the only reason your soul will end up here is if you still have said weapon. Otherwise, you will go on to whatever is your next life, and if you do perish while still in possession of your weapon and you end up here, once your decision is made, then if you choose to move on to whatever next life is for you, then I will make sure that you are sent there. I do not keep people here.
I understand.
Trust me, this desert is far too expansive to harbor really more than just me.
Wait, this is a desert? I thought this was snow.
No.
Huh.
This is a desert that goes on for eternity.
Well, that would make more sense.
Every grain of sand is a guardian who has passed.
Wait, what?
Well, representative, technically,
I thought I was
not
stepping on
literally.
people.
Apologies, but it's more in a representative matter.
So this is something that's been in a long cycle, then I can assume.
I have had to find where the individual is for quite some time. As with every passing moment, there seems to be more and more threats that loom in, well, this realm that Tanix is in. I'm not too sure exactly the intentions of these outside forces, but it does not seem to be with the betterment of humanity in their minds.
So
Darkness.
you don't have any idea of the enemy that's coming, do you?
I only know that it is one that is persistent. They hail from, well, Danix's realm, specifically. Dread are so far dwelling among that realm. I do not know fully what they seek, but with how they have operated in the past, it is not going to be good.
I guess that's with all the limited information. Let me do with that. God, things just seem to get more complicated.
As things do with these realms, everything is always changing, expanding, and adapting. Whether it be for the good or for the bad.
Alright, Mr. Watcher, do we shake hands? Do I write a contract?
No. Once you head back through the gateway that you entered from, you will return home.
If I'm not ready to return the weapon, could we speak for just consult? I've been lost without my patron, and I'd like for someone to speak to that has some knowledge.
I can assist in that way, yes.
I deeply appreciate it.
I'll do what I can at least to assist.
And that's all I ask.
In a case if... Fair enough. In any case, once you pass through the gateway, then you will end up back home. And your weapon should appear shortly after.
Will I know what it looks like at all?
You will more than likely know. It will certainly stand out.
Fair enough. Alright then, Mr. Watcher, the Watcher, I don't know what I should call you.
Either works.
Because the Watcher just sounds like you're an item, and that's weird. I'm overthinking it. I'm sorry, it's a lot of overthinking recently.
Well, the full title is The Watcher of Fate.
You don't think that part would be important to mention? No, never mind. You must have your reasons. Alright. Mr. Watcher of Fate, I guess. Do we meet again?
In due time.
Just another situation. Now it's gonna be Tenix. I got Silver, I got the Lost Stars. It just doesn't seem to end. I seem to be busy. But if this helps me with Silver and it helps Tanix, I should do my best to give it the effort. It comes from a need, not a desire. I'll have to remember that. Or is this going to just violently, jettison me back into the bed? I hope Kiyomi and Kaede aren't laying on top of me. This will be really awkward. So how long is it going to be before the gun shows up? This could be a problem. I'll have to try to work fast if I remember all said things. But I guess this is where it will begin, I guess. I guess
Oh no, I dropped my card. Oh, sorry.
Alright, just wrapping this up. You guys have a good night. Just a small scene. Bye bye.